It's Week 6 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on Jared Goff. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Broncos and the Colts, next on EA Sports.
Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, partner. This should be a good one here in the month of October. Got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
And all offseason, Mike, coaches and teams, they talk about the importance of starting the season strong. And here in this matchup for early in the year, we have our first look at two teams that have started off strong. They're playing winning football. They're starting to really understand what their identity is as a team. And for this stage of the season, this is one of the better matchups we've seen so far, and it's going to go a long way continuing to unravel who are the teams we're going to be talking about come the end of the regular season.
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time, and they are led by their veteran. It's Kirk Cousins.
Mike, when we have a chance to talk to this quarterback's teammates, the word they always use is perfectionist, and it's pretty easy to see why. When we had a chance to sit down with them the other day, one thing was very clear. He was not happy about having that blemish on the stat line, the interception. Now, it didn't change the outcome of the game, but it certainly prevented him from being able to really appreciate what he accomplished in last week's win. If that meeting is any indication of what we should expect, I think it's pretty safe to assume he's placing a big emphasis on protecting the ball over these next 4 quarters.
To the left side, he's got Njoku. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up. They'll try to run for it with Robinson.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way, and that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tell you what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
Once again, it's Achane. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here's a 3rd and 10. Goff to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. Oh! Good pickup of 16 on that screen play, and a first down. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Achane, and they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. That one complete to Brown. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. Now Goff looking underneath for Achane. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. run the draw with H.A. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. Now H.A. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he'll work this down inside the 35. Christian Harris there on the stop. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. They'll run with H.A. He won't gain a lot of traction there. Down only to the 24. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Now he takes off. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. On play action, Goff. He'll run again.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Here's 2nd and 9. On the carry, here's H.A. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here. It's Ford. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll run with H.A. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Devon H.A. Touchdown, Broncos. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The kick is good. Makes the score Broncos 7, Colts nothing.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Colts offense and Kirk Cousins heading back on the field. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. The linebacker Jerome Baker there to make the play. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. On the option, here's Robinson. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Here's Mitch Wishnowski now as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. Take it in, back at his own 12. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. A run up the middle with Achane. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. To the left side, in the hands of Hill.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Colts offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Here's 1st and 10. They run over center with Robinson. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. 2nd and 11. Here's a designed run. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. After losses on the last 2 run plays, they face 3rd down and 14. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield, so it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time?
Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That's to the right side and incomplete. He's looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. A run out of the gun with Achane. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground is Achane. He'll push forward for about a yard. Christian Harris there on the stop. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This one complete to Hill. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Throwing, Goff. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Goff. That's caught by Hill. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's a give to Achane. Just the lone touchdown in that first half of action. 7-0 is our score. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start up at TIAA Bank Stadium in Jacksonville, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. J.J. McCarthy, excellent in the victory, as his guys run their mark to 4-2 on the year. From there, we head up to our nation's capital to check in on the Commanders at home in Landover. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. Traylon Burks, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get to the desert to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. 2 touchdown passes there for Drake May. It was Devon Achane who's had the strong first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. This has been a hard-fought battle thus far. Just the 1 touchdown to this point is still anybody's game at 7-0. As both of these defenses have been out there trying to one-up one another. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
This one. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and running back Devon Achane set to go to work once more. He's run well here in the first half of the season, as you see there. He's the NFL's rushing leader coming into this weekend. Goff to throw on first down. To the outside, that's caught by Hill.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
2 for 1.
Here's Achane. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Goff. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just... So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. 1st and 10 now from the 36. A tight end in motion now. The drive starts with a carry by 4. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Run the draw with Achane. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. A quick slant looked in by Watson. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. On the handoff, this is Achane. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's got even stronger now here in the second.
He'll be brought down inside the 25. Christian Harris there on the stop. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll go play action with Goff. This throw right side is caught by Hill. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Here's Goff. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? Aubrey's kick is good. And the Broncos will extend to a 10-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Cousins now on second down. He's got his man, Peoples-Jones. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 6. Cousins. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
I can appreciate the idea of keeping the play alive, right? Giving as much time as possible to your targets to uncover downfield. But you also have to play to your strengths. You got to know the type of player that you are. In this case, doesn't have quite enough speed to get away and probably should have just thrown it away.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Cousins now. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now, Cousins. That's going to be caught, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch, Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Once again, it's Achane.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. Not much. Second and long coming up. Now Achane.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he will have a Broncos first down. They needed 2 and gained 6. A run with the fullback Ham. On the carry, here's Achane. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll power ahead with Ham, the fullback. And he won't get much. Taken down at about the 12. Right back to the fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. Third down and 9. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will open up a 13-0 lead. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Colts offense about ready to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. Now 2nd and inches. They'll drop to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
We're starting to learn more and more now, Mike, that sacks are quarterback stats. Everyone always wants to blame the offensive line, but in this case, the protection was really good. Nobody got open downfield, and the quarterback has to get rid of the ball. You just can't expect your protection to hold up that long.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. This one finds Peoples-Jones. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Cousins gonna throw. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Boy, easy call for an official. Once the receiver steps out of bounds, he can't be the first guy to touch it. So that brings out the flag. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.